Hello, and welcome back to another episode on Heal Out Loud. And what we're going to talk about today is how trauma sabotages relationships. And this episode was inspired by a client session where this client explained to me, listen, I feel crazy. I feel like I am the only one going through this. I feel like I am just so unlucky. I feel like I am so alone. I'm tired of feeling this loneliness, this pain, this sadness. And I know that a lot of people feel like my client, that I, for one, used to feel that way. What is really happening here? Is it true that you are crazy? Is it true that you're a victim? Is it true that things always happen to you? Is it true that you are just so lonely? Is it true that you're just unlucky in love? You're unlovable? Are these things true? So let's unpack this together. Growing up, you started learning about yourself, about other people, about the world, about God, about everything around you. And if growing up there was a big age gap between you and your siblings, you're going to start feeling left out. You're going to start feeling alone. You're going to start feeling different. If growing up your dad was always working and he never had much time to spend with you, you're going to start questioning, why is my dad never with me? What is wrong with me? If your mom was overprotective, you're going to start wondering, is there something wrong with me? Am I incapable? Am I not enough? If your siblings or your cousins or anyone teases you, you're going to start making that mean that it's true, there is something wrong with you. Then you're going to go to school, and teachers, even though they all say they don't have preferences, we're humans, we all have preferences. Some know how to control them and others don't. Maybe you weren't the preferred kid in class. Maybe even other kids didn't always choose you. Maybe you didn't have many friends, or maybe you did, and you felt like you had to keep up appearances for these friends. Maybe you didn't read as fast as other kids and felt ashamed when you were asked to read out loud in class. Maybe you weren't good at certain sports that your parents wanted you to partake in. You weren't good when it comes to instruments, and your mom or dad really wanted you to play the piano or the guitar. Anything that happened whilst you were growing up, you made that mean something negative about you. Because as kids, we never make our parents seem wrong. As kids, we make everything mean something about ourselves. As kids, we take everything and we make it mean that we are wrong, that we are not enough. So your brain, your subconscious brain, the 95% subconscious brain, was created in your childhood. And there are limiting beliefs stored in your childhood which say you are not good enough, there is something wrong with you, I am unlovable, I am unworthy, I will never be enough. And your brain right now is made up of neurons. And there are neural pathways. And these pathways look something like this. I am not good enough, there's something wrong with me, I will never be enough, I am unlovable, I am unlucky in love. So this is the connection that is happening in your brain right now. This is what's sparking your brain. And you live from these beliefs. You live from these neural pathways. So let's say, for example, your partner is extremely tired. Your partner had a really long day, or your partner is just going through something internally, and your partner doesn't share immediately. They share when they're ready. Unlike you, maybe you share immediately, but your partner doesn't. And all of a sudden, you make that silence, that distance, that quiet space mean, oh my God, I'm not good enough. There's something wrong with me. That's why they're quiet. Oh my God, they're going to leave me. Oh my God, I'm unsafe now. And what happens is you're going to start living from that unsafety. You're going to start living from that belief. You're going to start living from that neural connection. And what's going to happen is your partner needs space. Your partner needs a quiet time because he had a very bad day at work, or maybe he's just feeling super tired. And what's happening is you're asking for reassurance, but you're sure that we're fine? You're sure that there's nothing wrong? You're sure that everything is okay? And your partner says yes, 100%, but you don't believe that. Because your limiting beliefs do not allow you to believe that. Your limiting beliefs, your subconscious brain, they're telling you it's not true, there's something wrong with you. That's why your partner's quiet. That's why your partner's distant. You see, I told you to not open your heart for love. I told you that you are not lovable. And look what you did. You gave this person a chance, and now they're going to hurt you. And you're going to go back to square one. You're going to go back to how you felt when you were a kid. I told you to not trust anyone, and you're going through this internal battle. you're going through this feeling like a victim, feeling like you're helpless, feeling like you have no control over this, feeling like bad things always happen to you, feeling like literally you just receive these things, and then you're arguing with God, the God that you say that you do not believe in, and all of a sudden you're like, why have you forgotten about me? Why do you always do this to me? Why can't I be like other people? Why does everyone have it better than I do? I'm tired of this life. And you're going round and round in circles. So how do we stop this? You stop this by killing this neuron, this neural pathway, and creating a new one. One that says, I am good enough. I am lovable. I am safe to be myself. And obviously you can't create that neural pathway, that new neural pathway, by using your 5% conscious brain. You can only create that through your subconscious, because that's where everything is stored. That's where the old neural pathway that is no longer serving you is stored. So you have to break that neural pathway in your subconscious, and you have to create a new neural pathway in your subconscious. And how do we tap into your subconscious brain? Through repetition, through inner child reparenting, through staying on top of your inner conversation, through bringing yourself back in the present moment. Because what happens is, think of when you drove from home to work and you have absolutely no idea how you arrived there. That is you operating on autopilot. That is your subconscious brain going into action. So if you're going to bring yourself more in the present moment, subconscious brain can't take over, and these stories can't take over. It's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of persistence. But once you get it, once you get the hang of it, it will get easier and easier. But you have to try. This is like going to the gym for the first time. It's not easy. It's uncomfortable. It's out of your comfort zone. You're not sure if you're using the machines properly. You're thinking that everyone's thinking shit about you. You just feel really stupid, really stiff, really out of place. But really and truly, everyone is so focused on themselves. Everyone is so self-centered. Everyone is thinking like you, that everyone is thinking something bad about them. Or maybe they're thinking, oh, everyone's looking at me. So everyone is so self-centered. Nobody cares about you. Everyone cares about themselves. Not in a bad way, in a good way. I want you to use this in a good way. Like, do what you want. And yes, of course, there will be people who will judge, but the ones who judge are only the ones that are constantly judging themselves. Because if I know how difficult it was for my mom to quit her drug substance abuse, then how can I judge other people who are taking drugs? If I know how difficult it was for me when I was living from a victim mindset, how can I judge other people who are living from their victim mindset now? Yes, I can choose to not be part of it, to stay away from it because it's exhausting, but it doesn't mean that I get to judge them or to not understand them. So the ones who are judging are only judging because they're constantly judging themselves. The ones who are in love with themselves are not going to judge you. Funnily enough, think about it. The people who are judging, the ones who are always judging, are the ones who are not doing better than you, are the ones that if you had to look at them, would you want to replace your life with theirs? Most probably not. People who are focused on their body, on their health, on their mindset, on how they look, on what they're eating, on how they're living, they don't have time to judge you. And those are people that you should look up to because they're working on themselves, for themselves. So why would you care if someone who's constantly smoking, eating junk, talking shit, constantly on social media, doom scrolling is judging you? So what? Let them judge you. So yes, the same as going into a gym. I sidetracked over here, but that was very important. The discomfort that you feel on your first day of going to a gym is the discomfort that you're going to feel the first day that you're going to try and rewire your subconscious brain. Definitely. But there's Heal Out Loud podcast to help you through that. There's a lot of content on my social media. I have a weekly newsletter, the Inner Child Digest, that is really going to help you. And you need support in this period. You need someone to hold you because it's not a walk in the park. But when you're with a group of people or with a coach or with a community of people that are doing the same things as you, it's going to be way easier. Think of it like going to the gym with a friend or going to the gym with a trainer. It always feels easier, smoother. It doesn't mean that you need your friend to come with you to the gym all your life or that you need a trainer for all your life. But the beginning is always the hardest. So yes, you do need a coach or you do need a community of like-minded people to start this journey. And of course, most probably you have already started this journey, you have lots of awareness, which feels even worse now because you're very aware, but you know what you should not be doing and you still do it. Like, and that feels even worse because when you didn't have the awareness, you had no idea what was happening. But now you know what you should be doing and you can't do it. And you're like, why can't I do it? And you shame yourself and blame yourself even more. So it's very important. One, stop shaming and blaming yourself. Be kind and compassionate towards yourself because, for example, for me, when I binge eat and I shame myself, I eat even more. So shaming and blaming yourself is not going to get you anywhere. And little you is listening. Little you lives within you, and little you has been shamed and blamed for so long growing up. It doesn't need you to shame and blame her or him even more. So be kind and compassionate. Secondly, put 3 alarms to help you tap back into the present moment, to be aware of the present moment. The past is gone. If you're going to focus on the past so much, you're going to feel so depressed. We're not going to get it back. That time is gone. No matter what you do, what I do, it's gone. Yes, learn from it, but it's gone. It's gone. And I know that when you've gone through lots of trauma and lots of letdowns, that sometimes you believe that you cannot recreate a better life. I used to feel that too, but that's so not true. Yes, maybe the first 30 years of your life were an uphill battle and you were constantly spiraling downhill, but now you have no idea how many years you have left, and let's make them good. But when you focus too much on the future, you're going to feel lots of anxiety. Yes, it's good to plan ahead, but can you live in the present? In the present moment, you're breathing. In the present moment, you're safe. In the present moment, you're alive. In the present moment, you have a job. In the present moment, you have people. Yes, maybe you don't have the partner you want. Maybe you don't have the friendships you want, but you still have people that love you. In the present moment, you can hopefully see and you can hopefully speak. And if you can't do those things, you can do many other things. So there's always things to be grateful for. So 1, stop shaming and blaming yourself. Secondly, put 3 alarms on your phone to help you tap back into the present moment. Once you tap back into the present moment on these 3 alarms, share 3 things that you are grateful for and say, I am grateful for my health. I am grateful for my friend. And say them with deep gratitude. Feel the gratitude. Say thank you to the universe. Say thank you to the higher source. Say thank you to God. Because imagine you give a gift to someone and they don't say thank you. Would you want to give them again? Definitely not. The same goes with God, the universe, the higher source. If you're not going to say thanks, he's not going to want to gift you again. So express gratitude. Feel that deep gratitude deep within your heart. Most probably you have a car. Express gratitude for this car that's driving you everywhere. Most probably you don't have a blocked nose right now. Express gratitude for that, because when we have a blocked nose, we realize how much healthy nose is needed. Find your main limiting belief. Become aware of your inner conversations throughout the day. For example, my inner conversations used to look like, you're stupid, there's something wrong with you, nobody loves you, you're not good enough. Find your main limiting belief. And the way to do this is by notice your feelings throughout the day. As soon as you're feeling sadness, as soon as you're feeling anger, as soon as you're feeling shame, go to the thought. Check what thought you are thinking. And maybe it's, I am not good enough, bad things always happen to me. Check which one ranks highest. Maybe it's, I am not good enough. And grab that belief and say, what is a belief I'd rather believe? If I had to see little me right now, would I tell her or him that she is not good enough? Would I tell her or him that they are unlovable? No. What would I tell her or him? I would tell them, you're more than enough. You are safe to feel enough. You are lovable. Okay, so that is the new belief that you are going to create in your subconscious mind. And you're going to keep repeating it as many times as you want and believe it and know that it's true. And even when you don't believe it, that's okay. Your subconscious brain is still listening. And keep on saying it for a whole week. Every time that you feel that you're not good enough, say no. Thank you, brain. You're no longer needed in this aspect. I am good enough. I am safe to feel good enough. And keep on repeating that belief over and over again. And then another step is to ask, is this empowering me or is this limiting me? Is this belief empowering me or is this belief limiting me? Is this person empowering me in my life or is it limiting me? Is this habit, maybe smoking, binging, doom scrolling, is this empowering me or is it limiting me? And make a list of things that empower you and things that limit you. And as much as possible, try to become more self-aware, try to be more self-conscious, to let go of things that are limiting you slowly, and to start adding more of those things that are empowering you. So for example, something I did was I put a time limit on all my social media apps. So I never had notifications. I've been without any notifications for, I think, 9 years now, 8 years. But I still found myself going on my social media apps. So especially since I work there. So what I did was I put a time limit on my social media apps. And now I have a list of things that I can do when I want to doom scroll. And instead of doom scrolling, I read 2 pages from my book, for example. I journal for 2 minutes. I call or speak to a friend that I love dearly and I enjoy to talk to. I tick off one thing from my to-do list. Maybe it's paying a bill or something. I get up and do 20 jumping jacks. Something that's going to empower me and not something that's going to limit me furthermore. So if you want to show up better in your relationships, start by you. Start by following these steps that I shared. Start by changing your internal world. Most of us try so hard to control that person, to control your boss, to give you a raise, to control your mom to say yes to something, to control your partner, to agree on this holiday, to control your sibling to give you that top. You do not need to keep on controlling them. Start by changing your inner world first. Start by living from the knowing that you deserve all of this, that you deserve the raise, that you deserve to go on holiday with your partner, that you deserve your sibling to lend you a top, that you deserve your mom to be kind to you. Start by living from the belief that you are enough, that you are lovable. And that's how you will start showing up from a more secure sense of self, from a more secure embodied version of you. And the more secure you feel, the more magnetic you become, the more abundant you become. And you're going to receive more things that are going to make you even more magnetic. That's how the laws of the universe work, whether we like them or not. So if you want your relationships to change, you must change yourself first. You must change your inner world first. And yes, it's going to take some effort. It's going to take some time, and your brain is going to think, oh my God, what's happening here? I think there's pirates on our brain. For all these 30 years, I believed that I am not good enough, and she wants to say that I'm good enough. No, you have to persist. And that is why having a coach with you in the early stages of rewiring your subconscious brain is very important, very crucial, because they will hold your hand very tightly, very strong if you find a very good coach, and they will guide you through the way. For me, I would not have been able to arrive to where I am today hadn't I had my coach. And I still have practitioners who are helping me throughout this journey till this day. And I love them all dearly. And I wouldn't be able to be here and live life in this way hadn't I had the support and the help and the guidance from these people. So you invest in so much shit. It's time to invest in yourself because you truly deserve it. And the more you invest in yourself, you're going to see a change, not just in your relationships, romantic relationships, but in your friendships, in your family, in your relationship with money, health, wealth, abundance. You're going to become abundant in every area of your life, but you need to do the work. You need to break this and create this. So if you need help with this, send me an email on nicole@evolvingstar.com, or you can reach out to me on Instagram, Evolving with Nicole, and I'll definitely be very happy to help you. We have a 6-week challenge ongoing right now. It's called Heal the Pattern. There's the replays, there's the lives, and it's an amazing community, and we would love if you wanted to be a part of that, to have you with us. Thank you, and see you next week for another episode of Heal Out Loud.